Alright guys, Ricky here. And today, I want to talk Destiny. Let's talk Destiny, okay? It's a game that came out about a week ago from when this video has been posted. Maybe, I think it came out on the Tuesday, so a week and, I guess, a couple days, but that's besides the point. Destiny is a FPS RPG MMO that people are calling overhyped, just like Titanfall and Watch Dogs, and I could kind of understand why, but honestly, I've been enjoying it like very much, like thoroughly enjoying the hell out of the game. If I'm able to put over 24 hours worth of play within 1 week of a game, it's got to be pretty damn good. Like I don't usually do that with games, so if there's a time, if there's a time that I do it, then the game that I'm playing must be pretty damn awesome. And Destiny is that. Like I said, Destiny is a first-person shooter MMO style game with a couple RPG elements. You level up by, again, it's kind of like standard RPG fare, except rather it's like you shoot guns instead of like hitting things with swords and other stuff like that. So you're going around playing all these different missions on different planets like the Moon, Mars, Venus, stuff like that. Obviously there's a story, but again, like most MMOs, you don't really give two shits about it, or I never did really anyway, because it wasn't a good story. I'll be honest, it wasn't very good. But that's not really the reason I did play it. I played it because a lot like Borderlands, it has loot, which loot like in Borderlands or even stuff like Diablo is just if the game didn't have loot, there'd be no real reason to play it. So Destiny intrigued me right off the bat because it had a very unique type of loot system. It's not a shared loot system like something in Borderlands where like all the loot, like anyone's able to grab it. You have your own specific loot. So like let's say you kill an enemy and you get one of the little Ingrams, which is what you get to get like weapons and stuff. The other person can't really see it, which I found it's very interesting, the concept. It's a very novel concept. And I honestly think with like the Borderlands, the pre-sequel that's coming out, I think they should maybe think about adding something like that. I'm not sure if they're doing a shared loot world. I bet they will, but like I just don't think it's the smartest thing you should do. But then again, I'm not really here to talk about Borderlands. Let's go back to Destiny. So, Destiny's got shared loot, something that I find really awesome. The problem with that though is, and of course there's some other problems with the game, but that'll be for another time, I guess. The loot is very hard to come by. To There are vendors in what is known as the Tower, which is kind of like the main hub world where you go to buy all your armor and gear, decode stuff, buy shaders, just stuff like that. And there are little cults, like there's the Monarchy, New Monarchy. There's like the Future War cults, the Dead Orbit, and like they're just different cults that you can support and get different armor and weapons exclusive to them. Um, and there are a different quality of weapons, like armor and weapons as well. Like there's uncommon, of course there's common, uncommon. There's rare, legendary, which is pretty high up there, and then exotic, which is the highest tier, and those are very hard to get. But you mostly want to go for legendaries, and the way you get them is either you can support these different cults, and as you level up the different cults that you have, like you level them up to unlock these different rewards for them. It takes a long it takes a long time. But that isn't a problem. Grinding is always a thing that you do in MMOs. Like I never played many MMOs. I played RuneScape back in the day, so I do know what grinding is for the most part. But it's not very rewarding. So, well, in Destiny anyway. So what people have been doing is take a look at this video right here. Look at that right there. Look at that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what people do. That is the Destiny meta right now. I have been doing the only thing I've played in Destiny for the past 3-4 days since I've beaten the whole story. I've either been doing the multiplayer, which is surprisingly fun, and yeah, that farming for Ingram so I can get better drops. What the fuck, Bungie? You can come up with a better system. You had so many great pieces of framework in place, and is this what it boils down to? Huh. You know, I still like the game. I'm actually probably after I'm done this video, I'm gonna go play it for quite a while. But this isn't what I want my game to be. Either, I guess you fix the loot system, which is easier said than done, or you just fix all these farming spots. And people have found one on Venus already as well, like a different one altogether. So like, is this what Destiny's gonna become? Just a game where you farm for stupid ass loot? I don't want to play that. Fuck that. I want to play a game where I feel good about getting my loot. I don't want to fucking just farm it. God damn it, Bungie. Please. I just realized how much of a fucking rant that sounded like. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. But, you know, there you go. That's my talk of Destiny. A damn good game. Gameplay's amazing. RPG elements are pretty decent. MMO elements are also very fun. The combined world elements are very good. Everything's good, just except the loot is just fucked to all hell. That's all people do now. If you see a guy that's like level 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, you know, etc., etc., they've probably been doing that all their time. That's how they get their loot. I'd be surprised if people didn't get that way too. So if you have, hey, congrats. But Bungie, please, for everyone that bought your game, please fix your shit, please. I'm not gonna be the one to unclog the toilet. There's enough shit in there to last a couple days. You gotta fix that. Thank you.